Good morning, students. Today we have to discuss about the next topic, that is digestion in grass-eating animals. In previous video, you have read about the digestive system of human. Today I will discuss about the next topic, that is the grass digestion in grass-eating animals. You know that grass-eating animals are also called herbivorous because they only eat plants and plants products. If you see the structure of grass-eating animals' stomach, such as cow, then you will get the grass-eating animals' stomach is divided into the four chamber. The first chamber is rumen. Second chamber is reticulum. Third chamber is omasum. And the fourth chamber is abomasum. And the stomach is divided into the four chamber. First is rumen, second is reticulum, third is omasum, and last is abomasum. So in this figure, this is the first chamber, rumen. This one is the second chamber, that is reticulum. This is the third chamber, that is omasum, and this one is the last chamber, that is abomasum. Then the grass-eating animal eat plants and plant product. Then grass-eating animals eat plants and plant products are their food item very fastly, because in forest there is a problem with herbivorous animal, that carnivorous animals are depend upon food on herbivorous animal. So due to this reason, grass-eating animals or herbivorous animals take their food item hurriedly or very fastly, and they store. After taking the food item from mouth is come through vasophagus in the first chamber, that is rumen. And in first chamber there is partial digestion of food eaten by the herbivorous animal, and the partially digested food is called cut. And from rumen to the partially digested food is go into the next chamber, that is reticulum, and store for some time. And when the appetite of grass-eating animals is completed, then they start chewing the food item, and this types of adaptation is only found in grass-eating animals. So due to this reason, they are called ruminant. In first way, the food item will come in rumen part, where partial digestion of the food, then that food item will go into the second part, that is reticulum, and from reticulum the food item is again pushed in mouth and start chewing, and then the food item is go in same way from rumen, then reticulum, and then here omasum. So omasum is a small chamber where the breakdown of partially digested food is takes place. Means we can say the major portion of digestion is takes place in this region, that is omasum or third chamber, and after digestion of larger components of food into smaller components of food in third chamber, that is omasum, then food come into the abomasum region. In abomasum region there are different types of digestive juice, and hydrochloric acid is secreted, and here the digestion of food also takes place, and when the food is digested, then it come into the small intestine. This is the small intestine, and in small intestine there is absorption of digested food materials, and then food is absorbed by blood vessels in small intestine, and undigested food is go into large intestine, and from large intestine the undigested food or waste material is removed through the process of egestion or excretion from the body. So it is all about the digestion in the grass eating animals. First, the grass eating animals take their food, and from mouth through esophagus the food item is come into the rumen part, which is a large chamber, and here partial digestion of food occur, and partially digested food is called curd. Then this food item is go into the next chamber, that is reticulum, and stay for the some time. Then the food item is again go into the mouth, and grass eating animals again start chewing, and through same process the food item is come into the third region, that is the abomasum, where some part of digestion takes place, then abomasum, and then in small intestine where the absorption of digested food occur, and undigested food is go into the large intestine, and from large intestine the undigested food is removed from the body by the process of egestion, or egestion in case of grass eating animals, or sometimes it is also called excretion. So it is all about the digestion in grass eating animals. Now I will discuss about the next topic of this chapter, that is feeding and digestion in amoeba. The next topic is nutrition in amoeba, or this is also called feeding and digestion in amoeba. Feeding and digestion in amoeba. You know that amoeba is a microscopic unicellular organism and found in pond, lakes, ponds and rivers. If you see the structure of amoeba, then you will get amoeba is indefinite in shape, means there is no any particular shape of amoeba. Suppose that this is amoeba, here nucleus, these are the food vacuole, and this is pseudopodia, and this is cell. Then how the animals, means amoeba, eat the food? You know that amoeba have no definite shape due to the presence of pseudopodia, which is also called false feet, and it is a finger-like projection. In finger-like projection means pseudopodia or false feet, which is a finger-like projection, help the amoeba in locomotion and capturing of the food. Then how the amoeba intake the food item, or how the process of digestion takes place in amoeba. If you see, it is a structure of amoeba. This is nucleus, vacuole, this is pseudopodia and cell. In the water, the formation of pseudopodia take place continuously when any plants or animals, because you know that amoeba is an aquatic animal, means it eat on the, it feed aquatic plants and animals, means small or microscopic aquatic plants and animals. When any animals come in the contact of the pseudopodia amoeba, then there is formation of pseudopodia, and from here the food item is entered in the cell of our amoeba body, just like in this, and the food item is stored in food vacuole. This vacuole is called food vacuole, which help in storage of the food item. And inside the food vacuole there are different types of enzymes are present, where the digestion of food material takes place and the food or the breakdown of food is takes place in vacuoles, and the digested food which is present in vacuole is absorbed directly in cytoplasm. This is the cytoplasm. When any food item come in the contact of the amoeba, then through pseudopodia or false feet, which is a finger-like projection, amoeba will take that food and store in the food vacuoles. And in food vacuole there are different types of enzymes where the digestion of food is takes place and the digested food is absorbed in the cytoplasm. This is the liquid which is found in the body of amoeba, and digested food after absorption is utilized for growth, development and multiplication, and also in releasing energy. So after absorption of food there is assimilation of food and last and finally digestion. So if you see the digestion in amoeba in the form of flowchart diagram, then the first process is ingestion. After ingestion there is digestion of food. After digestion there is absorption. After absorption the next is assimilation. And after assimilation the last process is egestion. Means the mode of taking of food is called egestion. Means here the amoeba will take the food item by the process of egestion, then digestion of food, then absorption of food, after digestion absorption of food, then assimilation of food, and last egestion means removal of waste material. And you know that amoeba is a unicellular organism, means the all body or all life activity of amoeba is carried out by only one cell, means single cell. Due to this reason all the process like egestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion, you see, is carried out in only one cell. So due to this reason the amoeba is called unicellular organism. So here your chapter is finished, and you will read this chapter properly, means digestion in grass eating animals and digestion in amoeba. If you have any problem then you will ask and I will explain in next video. Thank you.